So you want to come to China for exchange university, but you're scared. There's so much that you don't know. So today I'm going to share with you my experience as an exchange student at TSINGHUA University. So you can get settled in before you even come here and you don't end up being a social outcast and have no friends. Today I'm going to answer your questions. Actually, it's mostly from Nene, Honda. This is a question I think you're all thinking in the back of your head. How hard is it to make friends in China? I'll share with you the answer at the end of the video. Watch through the whole thing. I'll go into detail on every aspect of life here. On a previous video, she commented, what kind of exchange students are at TSINGHUA University? Are there any English speakers? So ever since I got here, I made friends from Germany, France, Japan, Korea, Canada, USA, South Africa, and my roommate's Pakistani. And are there any English speakers? So when you come to TSINGHUA University as an exchange student, you'll be living in the international dorm. And 90% of the people there speak English. And most local students here speak basic English because in order to get in, you had to get a good English exam score. Next question, do the international students take classes with the local students? No, unless you want to. I don't know what major you're coming to, but for me, I'm in the business major, and when I came here, there were about 11 courses offered in complete English. All of these courses, if you were to take them, they would be all international students. But if you do understand Chinese, the best thing about their course selection is that you can choose a course from any major. So right now, I'm actually taking none of the 11 courses in English, and all my courses are in Chinese. So all my classmates are local students. For you, it honestly depends which class you take. Next question, how are the international students treated at TSINGHUA? Is there any discrimination? I would say no, because TSINGHUA University, as I said, is one of the most diverse universities I've ever been to. Even more than Canada, where I'm from. So you want to experience what you might experience outside, where they just stare at a white person or just stare at a black person and start taking pictures. That won't happen in school. So there's no discrimination here. You can make friends with anyone. As I said, I have friends from almost every single country now. Is the dorm comfortable? I made 2 videos. One is a dorm tour. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. And then 2 is me answering questions about the dorm. But, is it comfortable? I don't know. Let's give it a test. This is my bed right here. I mean, it's really hard. It's not that comfortable. The bed's pretty small, but it's reasonable. I mean, it's not bad, but you want to get a mattress. The bed is like really, really hard. Unless you like that. So how hard is it to make friends in China? Well, actually, I'll make a full video about this later, but right now I can tell you that it's pretty easy, depending on who you are. I mean, how hard is it to make friends in the country you are now? That will tell you how hard it is to make friends here. So in TSINGHUA, people are very friendly. You can talk to anyone, and they're willing to help you out. And if you connect a little bit, add them on WeChat, and you start talking, ask them to lunch, ask them to dinner, and bam, friendship. But if you're too shy to do that, there's actually a formal buddy program for international exchange students. So that means you as an exchange student would be set up with a local student before you even come, and you guys will add each other on WeChat, and this is your local buddy who will show you around. From my experience and my friends' experiences, it's usually meet these people like 2 to 3 times max at the beginning, and it just phases out. But these local buddies are really helpful in the beginning because they show you around and they tell you different things that you should know. So take advantage of that. Honestly, here's my tip to you. In the beginning, all these international students are all looking to make friends. So if you just talk to them, they're more than happy to be your friend. Everyone is thinking the same thing. Am I just gonna be alone forever? And you don't have to be. Just take the first step. The first friend I met here, I was in line for registration and I heard her. So I'm like, yo, you speak perfect English. We need to be friends now. And after that, we became really good friends. Her name's Jessica. So in this school, it's not that hard to make friends. Hopefully by now, you're more acquainted with the exchange experience in Tsinghua University and in China. It's mostly the same between the universities. Also, I give you a tip on how to make friends. I think that's your biggest fear, right? That's talk to people in line at the beginning of the semester. So now here's a couple more things to do so you don't feel lost when you come here. First is to watch the dorm tour video to know what type of dorm you want to live in. And secondly, if you found everything helpful so far, subscribe to this channel so you get up-to-date information on everything I learned here, so you don't have to learn the hard lessons yourself. And lastly, I want you to do one more thing. Comment below. What other questions do you have for me? The next video will be determined by you. So comment below. My name is Hafu and I'm home again. I'll see you next time. Peace out.